Hello and welcome, Conestoga students, educators, and community members to yet another edition of this week's Cougar Tales. Our program is filmed, edited, and directed in Mr. Trampy's broadcasting class. Our goal is to educate our school on prominent matters, provide important ideas through entertainment, and as always, to become inspired and prepared from this head to tail. I'm Buck Welch, and this is Cougar Tales. As our Conestoga activities and players continue to succeed and compete, our school continues to root them on with Cougar pride.
Football played JCC and fought hard in a tough battle. Although the Cougars did not leave with a win, Coach Clausen had some pretty positive things to say about the team and all the hard work they have put in each game and practice.
Cross country competed at the University of Nebraska-Kearney on Monday. Bella Hogue placed 13th and Danny Perriott and Jasmine Rainey finished in the top half of this really tough meet. Most of our runners ran their best times of the season. Overall, they placed 12th out of 32 teams.
Softball was canceled, but we look forward to seeing them in action next week.
FBLA traveled to a fall leadership conference in Lincoln.
The homecoming parade on Sunday night was a success. We had a great turnout. Congrats to all the candidates elected for homecoming court.
One act has been surging as well.
And much excitement is surrounding the homecoming game this Friday as the Cougars take on Syracuse. Making waves at Conestoga this year is the Conestoga FFA chapter.
The Conestoga FFA, founded in 1929 as the Nahaka chapter, has had a long history of inspiring students through agricultural education and leadership.
Let's go to Bella Hogue, who's interviewing FFA President Jacob Drake and advisor Mr. Burge.
So Jacob, what is FFA?
FFA is a leadership and agricultural education-based club activity. FFA is really what people make of it when you join. It can be all about agriculture, it can be all about leadership, it can be about the education, but really it's all of it together.
FFA is the intercurricular organization that students can join when they are in agriculture classes. So we talk about the three-circle model of agriculture education, and FFA is one of the circles. Being in a class, an agriculture class is another one of the circles, and then a supervised agriculture experience or project outside of class is the third of the three-circle model.
So how has FFA impacted your life personally?
FFA has given me an outlet to succeed in my school and community, I think. It's really allowed me to succeed in many of my competitions. It's helped me grow as a speaker and as a leader. It's just given me a lot of opportunities that wouldn't have been there before.
I really didn't know about FFA until I was a freshman in high school, and so when it was a big thing for me in high school, but then that's probably why I became an ag teacher. So I would say it's had a pretty big impact on my life.
Yeah. What are you doing to make agriculture a more prominent part of Conestoga?
Really what me and the officer team are trying to do is just create a better culture of leadership throughout the school and to advise people on the importance of FFA throughout, because we help with leadership, we help with education. We have lots of important roles within the organization that help us.
Agriculture and FFA has always had a pretty strong tradition here at Conestoga. I feel like it has, just because we are in 2018, there are less people and less students here at the high school that know where their food comes and where agriculture, know what agriculture is. So I think just having classes where there are kids in them that do not live on a farm is just a really good way to make agriculture and FFA a more prominent part of the culture here around Conestoga.
So Jacob, why should people join FFA?
I think that people should join FFA because it's so much more than just about farming. I joined just because my sister was in it, and ever since I've joined, I've found so much success and so much enjoyment in the organization. It's allowed me to succeed, it's allowed me to compete, and it's allowed me to be a good leader, I think.
People should join FFA because it is awesome, and it's for more than just farmers or people that want to be farmers. It's for people that want to be leaders when they become adults.
In order to maintain a healthy community and school environment, weights teacher and football coach Mr. Clausen once again has provided us with a health tip of the week. Now to Zach Costo and Health Hype with Coach Clausen.
All right, this week's nutrition tip is about post-training nutrition or post-practice or post-game nutrition. There's three things that we need to remember when we are after a game or after training. We need to make sure we have a protein source. So something like chocolate milk would be a great protein source, yogurt, protein shake. We need a carbohydrate to replenish all the energy that we lost. So things like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a fruit. Chocolate milk also has some carbohydrates in them. And also hydration, like we talked about last week, make sure we get those fluids in us. So as long as your post-workout or post-game snack or meal has a protein, carbohydrate, and something to hydrate you, you'll be in good shape.
Thanks again to Coach Clausen for dropping knowledge with every word. Stay healthy, Conestoga. Here at Conestoga, we take pride in being home to some of the most active, involved, and selfless leaders from across the school.
This week's Star Spotlight shines the light on football player Josiah Knowlting.
Josiah is active across the school and has seen massive success in many different events.
We have reporter Ellie Sachs talking with him this week.
I'm Ellie Sachs here with football star Josiah Knowlting to answer a few questions about his involvement in the sport. How are you today, Josiah?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. So, what got you involved with football in the first place?
Biggest thing that probably got me involved in football was my older brother, because he got me to just play catch with him outside, and because of that I kind of learned to just really enjoy the sport, and that's why I play.
Of course. So, what position do you play and why do you enjoy it?
A position I play is running back and safety, and the reason I love it is because it's fun to go make memories with my own teammates. And yeah.
That's a good answer. So, what would you say to someone who is unsure on whether or not they want to play?
I would say they should definitely play, because it's like you get to go have fun with all your friends and stuff and make more memories, and it's really the only sport where you get to go out and hit somebody.
Yeah, true. What skills has playing on a high school football team given you?
Probably just it's made me get the I've got leadership now, and I've learned that, and just to have fun, and yeah.
And what are your major goals for the rest of the 2018 season?
The major goals I would probably say would just to have fun, and just have fun with all my friends, make a lot of memories.
Well, thank you for sitting down with us, and good luck on the rest of your season.
Thank you.
We would like to thank Josiah for always representing what a true Conestoga student athlete looks like.
Be looking out for Joseph's exemplary leadership. Now, let's go to Ellie with important events and Jasmine with the weather.
This week in the news has seen some major national news stories, including major controversies surrounding the confirmation of Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh and major disaster cleanup after Hurricane Florence. The community embraced the fall season last weekend at the 50th annual Applejack Festival. Many celebrated with numerous craft fairs, a classical car show, live music, a 3-day carnival, and the chance to eat apple anything. With these activities, it's no surprise that the Applejack is one of the top 10 ranked fall festivals in America by USA Today. The bands also competed and received a great score for their hard work.
The band had a great show at Applejack this year, and community pride was at an all-time high, even amongst the traffic.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Rady, and this is our upcoming forecast. Sunday is scattered thunderstorms with a high of 64 and a low of 58. Monday is isolated thunderstorms with a high of 70 and a low of 54. Tuesday is mostly cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 64. Wednesday is partly cloudy with a high of 79 and a low of 56. Thursday is evening showers with a high of 65 and a low of 52. Friday is mostly cloudy with a high of 56 and a low of 43. Saturday is mostly sunny with a high of 57 and a low of 44.
A non-scientific public poll has also been taken to look into homecoming week hype. The LA Sachs Research Institute asked students which theme of the week made them the most hype. Students could pick from Tuesday's Tourist Day, Wednesday's Vine Day, Thursday's Destination Day, or Friday Cougar Spirit Day. In the end, the final vote of the poll showed that Vine Day won and was clearly the most hyped day of the week. As homecoming week draws to a close, Remember to enjoy the dance and keep up the Cougar pride.
Thank you everyone for watching this week's broadcast from the Conestoga Broadcasting class. As always, we're proud to provide relevant and enjoyable news to the community. We hope we've inspired and prepared you just a little more today. From head to tail, see you next week. Conestoga.
All right.
I like it. It was good.